A troubled Eastpointe police officer has had to turn in his badge. It's just the latest fallout from a 7 Action News investigation.
And it may not be the end of that officer's problems. 7 investigator Ross Jones has more.
The whole system as a whole failed. We shouldn't have hired Mr. Roberts.
Officer Kyrie Roberts avoided accountability in Detroit for this punch by leaving DPD before they could fire him and joining Eastpointe. But Roberts' past finally caught up with him, with the city confirming this week he has resigned.
When I first got here to Eastpointe back in July.
After our first story in May, Interim Chief Corey Haynes was appointed to lead the department, replacing the man who hired Roberts last year. George Rohib was aware of Roberts' troubles in Detroit, but still gave him a badge. By phone, Chief Haynes told me that he gave Roberts a choice: resign or be terminated.
Summary suspensions are issued to protect the citizens.
Last week, we told you how the state has stepped in, issuing an emergency suspension for Roberts' license after what we revealed: that Roberts was accused in Detroit of punching a man who posed no threat, that he later lied to investigators about it, and failed to render aid.
We have to be able to trust that people tell the truth, particularly in official proceedings and official police reports. That's very concerning, and certainly the use of force in this situation is concerning.
While Roberts is out of a job tonight, things could still get worse. He is awaiting an administrative hearing with the state where he will fight to save his law enforcement license. A date for that hearing has not yet been set, but it is safe to assume that tonight, after leaving this police department, Roberts won't be joining another.
The buck still was with us, and who we hire, we should be doing our thorough investigation, doing the background checks, knowing all this information before we hire officers.
We could not reach Officer Roberts about his resignation. He has previously not returned our calls for comment. The man who hired him in Eastpointe, George Rohib, has since left that city to become the chief in Rochester, where he is now.
And Ross, you pointed out to us that the police departments point to the state points to the police departments. Do you think it's going to make a difference?
At the end of the day, everybody's got to pay attention here, and Eastpointe knew his history. They were willing to take a chance, make an exception, and the state should have caught it. Obviously, we saw it, and I think the lesson here for everybody is you've got to make sure you're checking all the boxes, and you know who you're hiring. There's a lot at stake here.
And now that you've done this investigation, maybe more departments will pay attention
We hope
because
so.
Ross Jones might be coming.
All right, thanks, Ross.